Okay, welcome back everybody. This is Igly with Fractal Visions, and this is our official video for our grant proposal on GG19 during Gitcoin's grant round that is happening right now. So we're going to talk about funding what matters, and hopefully our project is something that matters to you. So let's go explore on the Gitcoin Explorer website. We're going to go to Explore Rounds, and then we're going to find the category that we are in for this round on GG19, which is the Web3 Community and Education category on Public Goods Network. So we'll go into the window here for the Web3 Community category, and we'll give that just a minute to load, because I'm sure that there's a lot of people on here trying to donate and explore all the different projects. There's so many amazing projects that are a part of Gitcoin GG19 this round. So yeah, really excited about this round. It's continuing to grow the public goods mechanisms and the ecosystem, which is great. That's what we need more of. We need to continue to reiterate public goods mechanisms no matter where we go. Okay, so now the website should load for the Explorer here, and in just a second the project should load. Does take just a moment, so try to be patient. In this round for the Web3 Community and Education round, you can see 200,000 DAI are available. So that's something that we're trying to get matching funds for with our contributors. You can find our project by going to the search bar here and entering in the title for Fractal Visions. So let's go ahead and do that. And as we start to type Fractal Visions, we can see our project here, and we'll go ahead and click on our project, and we can see our current funds that we've received here with our banner and our logo, and you can see the different logos of the networks that we plan on building on in 2024 from 2023. Moving forward after this grant round, and when we launch the MVP of our platform, our creators impact initiative platform that we are building on Optimism originally, and then expanding to other layer 2 networks that also have the same ethos of public goods. So at the top with the donations and the add to cart, you can go ahead, you can add us to the cart, you can go to the cart, you can adjust how much you want to donate to our project, and you can get the matching funds from the 200,000 DAI that are in the matching pool if you get your Gitcoin passport. So if you go and you collect your Gitcoin passport score, then you can make a bigger impact when you're donating to our project. That really makes a difference, and that's definitely what we need in this round. First off, if you want to check out our social media, here at the top you can find our social media handle. You can also go and visit the current website for Fractal Visions at fractalvisions.io if you want to see what we are building. Okay, so what are we building? We built, actually, already a multifaceted creator hub focused on impact makers in the Web3 space who align with the same values of our ecosystem. Reiterating the ethos of impact over profit with a retroactive rewards mechanism generated by the market fee to attract authentic creators and developers to the Fractal Visions platform. So please support our mission. Our team has built a platform to help highlight Web3 projects on different networks related to public goods, starting with Optimism. which Optimism is really, that's our mothership, that's our home base, that's where we have been building this platform for the past year. We're going to talk a little bit about that here in the Fractal Visions mission statement. Let's create a new generation of creators. Fractal Visions is here to help educate others with our creative process, working one-on-one to highlight creators and builders as they are entering into the world of cryptocurrency. Our main goal is to help onboard both old and new users into the public goods ecosystem. The way that we accomplish this mission is by reiterating the ethos of public goods with our own implementation of a retroactive public goods funding mechanism into the design of our MVP, and utilizing quadratic funding tools known as the Grants Stack Manager provided by Gitcoin itself. So it is a combination of these things, of the retroactive funding mechanism that we have established with our actual market that starts on Optimism and then expands to other networks like public goods or to the base layer 2 chain. That's also the same technology and code base that Optimism shares with public goods network as well. And then those fees that we generate from our marketplace will go into the Fractal Visions public goods funding pool, and periodically those funds get distributed to the builders and the creators that are a part of our ecosystem and our platform. This model of retroactive funding is something that we have copied and we are reiterating from how public goods network or Optimism capture their sequencer fees from the gas fees and the transactions that are happening on their network, that then a portion of those funds and those fees are given to builders down the road who are helping build and contribute to the growth of the actual blockchain network that's being built. So we're taking this same ethos, this same mindset, and we're putting this into our actual marketplace with the smart contract of our marketplace. And we're using the fees generated from the sales on the marketplace to then create the Fractal Visions public goods fund. The other funding mechanism with quadratic funding is then made up of the different rounds that we put together on Optimism or on public goods network or on base with Gitcoin's tool, the Gitcoin Grant Stack Manager. So two completely separate funding mechanisms that we're using. One of them, the funds are being generated by the marketplace fee that we have built, and then the other one is a third-party mechanism, the Gitcoin Grants Stack, that we're utilizing to then contribute to other builders on these other networks by creating grant opportunities in small grant form, meaning that, you know, there's not a lot of matching funds for the rounds that we're creating, but they reiterate each other and they occur just as often as the Gitcoin grants rounds themselves every quarter of the year in 2024. So these are two different public goods funding mechanisms that we're launching here at the beginning of the year that will add to the network, not just for Gitcoin's ecosystem itself, but also Optimism and public goods network and base as other networks that we will expand to for Gitcoin grants rounds that we will be operating in 2024. So many moving parts in the Fractal Visions public goods funding mechanism realm. Hopefully this graphic here explains how the marketplace fees are generated into the retroactive funds and how the quadratic funding grants on different networks are deployed. So our long-term vision here, we want to serve as a main hub from many different projects created both in-house and from other creative builders who have been curated over time. The mission behind the development team at Fractal Visions consists of a vision shared with other builders in the community, creating a unique opportunity for those who wish to share the message behind their project. And then here you can see a little bit about our plans that I just talked about with Optimism, Base, and PGN, and the link to the OP Stack technology documents. You can click on any of these links here. You can see the Fractal Visions Public Goods Fund, where we talk about the marketplace fee and the percentages of the marketplace fee that are directed to the Fractal Visions Public Goods Fund. And you can see how this graphic shows the generated fees that then are distributed to the Fractal Visions Public Goods Fund. That adds value to users and builders and demand for featured creators on our marketplace. So the fees are something that people continue to want as they're generated, and we're able to give out to the people that contribute to the growth of our ecosystem and our marketplace and help make impact by spreading awareness about the public goods ecosystem that we've built as well. Another sort of iteration that we have implemented from the retroactive funding mechanism that Optimism and Gitcoin's Gitcoin Citizen program has also done as well, with retroactive funding for people who want to contribute and make content just like this video that helps support us and educate other people about public goods. So let's talk about like the actual genres of the projects that we're letting into our grants rounds for Gitcoin grants rounds and for our marketplace as well. The decentralized vibrations genre is basically audio, music. It could be spoken word, it could be poetry. Psychedelic visuals, that one is more related to anything visual. It could be video, it could be drawing, it could be painting, pretty much anything that is visual. It could be digital, it could be traditional art, many different formats. Then we have artificial intelligence. That's a new category that we're letting onto our platform and into our grants. And then regenerative finance and decentralized science both have the aspect of refi or regen and DeSci or decentralized space technologies that expand blockchain into the real world and into the environment around us. So those are the main things that we're focusing on. For this round, we're trying to raise $3,000 for our core engineering team. And then if we get $3,000 or more, then we will put the extra money into matching funds for Fractal Visions mission number 1. Here you can see a little screenshot of the platform, a little teaser here of our interface for everybody to see, but you can also visit the website and you can just check it out for yourself. Right now it is live at fractalvisions.io. So yeah, here you can see a little bit about Fractal Visions Mission 1. This is where we're going to be dumping the money into from a couple different projects, from the current pilot program that we have set up right now, which is called the Mission Fund. And then in January, we will start our first mission on Optimism. Here's a nice little graphic here to show mission number 1. And then mission number 2 will be on PGN, Public Goods Network, and mission number 3 will be on Base, Layer 2. All Layer 2 networks, all coming from Optimism's their OP stack open source code, and then implementing Gitcoin's grant stack technology on all 3 networks, Optimism, Public Goods Network, and Base as well. So check out our grant proposal here on Gitcoin Explorer. You can see our history on Gitcoin. You can see our benchmark milestones and our critical milestones that we have set up for this grant proposal for GG19. That will give you a good idea and roadmap of when we are launching each one of these rounds. You can find information here on our team, the co-founders, Alicia and I. We are a creative duo that has built this platform from scratch with our developers, our core engineering team, Jerome, Buka, Isaac, and Kenny. These are our guys. This is our team of core developers that have helped bring Fractal Visions to life and helped us accomplish what we have as the ultimate vision for other impact makers in the public goods ecosystem. At the bottom of our grant here, you'll see additional information, and you can check out each one of these links. Join our guild. You could check out my activity for Fractal Visions and our contributions to the governance forum on governance of Gitcoin as well. And you can also see our recorded milestone history through this link on Karma HQ, which is a milestone tracker for all of the grants that we have received on Gitcoin since GG18 or even beta at the beginning of 2023 this year. That is what we have documented on there since we've been involved with more of the program rounds and the main rounds of Gitcoin. Even though we've been a part of Gitcoin since 2021, we haven't really gotten involved until this year with our development really taking off and our vision kind of coming to fruition over the course of the past couple years. So now we're in our seed funding raise, and that's the time frame that we're in right now. We're looking for funding to get off the ground and launch and deploy, and we're really close. So I think GG19 will be sort of the round that gets us to where we need to be, so that way we can finish beta testing our platform for Fractal Visions and then roll it out to the public for the new year for 2024, along with our grants round, our first quadratic funding, which is also lined up for the first of the year in 2024 in January. Our grant applications open on the first of the year for mission 1, and then the actual grant round takes place January 15th through the end of January. So stay tuned for more video updates. There is actual criteria, eligibility, a guideline on all the different genres that we have. The D vibes, the Psi, the AI, the Refi, and the DeSci categories will all have unique guidelines for applying to our grant opportunities on Gitcoin. And this will also be a great way for us to discover projects that want to align with the values of our marketplace and join the Fractal Visions platform. So thank you so much for watching. A lot of information here in this video, so make sure to go back, watch it again, read through the grant proposal here on Gitcoin, and let me know by reaching out to us, however you want to find us, if we're doing a good job, if you like what we're doing, or contribute a couple dollars to our grant on Gitcoin here. Once it's added to the cart, then you just go up to the cart at the top, and then you will get to your cart, and you'll see where you want to enter the amount for your donation. So now that my screen has finally loaded, it should show all of that. And let's see, just give it a second. Okay. And then you can go ahead and you can enter in the amount that you want, and then you can submit your donation here. And it looks like on PGN that I think ETH is the only currency for donating on PGN in this round. And yeah, so we get rewards after the round ends, and we really appreciate anything that anybody would do to help support our project. So go to the Gitcoin Explorer, go explore the rounds, find the Web3 community round, find Fractal Visions, and fund what matters. All right. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. This was one of our biggest accomplishments, and really excited for GG19. So please help support what we do. Thank you so much.